Welcome back. If you missed the first video, I am Shaquana Jones. I'm a kinesiotherapist here at the Atlanta VA Medical Center, and I'm going to help you get moving through a little yoga. So our first video was mainly about doing some intro breath work. We'll definitely revisit that, but now we're going to get into our free flow for a little chair yoga, okay? We're going to start at the edge of our seat here, and we're going to have a nice tall posture. Again, we want that string pulling us up nice and upright, okay? If you need that support for your back, you can also get that towel, or you can have a blanket and just roll it up, and you can scoot back a little bit, okay? Just so you can have that support you need, if you need it. I don't need it, so I'm going to move it out of the way. But if you need it, definitely keep it, okay? So we're going to try to hit everything here really quick, keep it really small, and then again, whatever resonates with you, I want you to stick with it for your daily practice. Whatever doesn't, don't worry about it, okay? This is your practice, it's for you, it's to benefit you, so find what works for you. So let's get into it. We're already warmed up from our breathing exercise. If you need to revisit that video, just go to the one before this. So we're going to go ahead and get into our neck stretches, okay? So we're going to take a nice inhale. On our exhale, we're going to bring our chin to our chest. Remember to keep a nice posture. So we're going to do it together. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bring our chin to our chest. You should feel a nice stretch going down your spine here. Sometimes this can be too much if you just started, okay? So you may have to bring your head right back up. It may be like one of those yes and no's. That's totally fine. You'll work your way up into holding the position, okay? But for now, we're just going to try to get into what you can. It may be shallow. It may be an inhale, exhale halfway. Listen to your body. Do what your body tells you to do, okay? So inhale. As we exhale, go to where your body will let you go and try to hold it for another inhale. Exhale, and inhale, bring your head back up. Good. You may have to shake it out. We'll do a lot of these transitionary moves in between each move, okay? So we're going to keep doing that. So inhale, exhale, chin to chest. We're going to attempt to hold this for 3 deep breaths. If you need to come out of the position, please do so. If you need to opt for yes and no's, do that too. This is my 3rd one, so on my next comfortable inhale, I'm going to bring my head back up. Very good. Now we're going to get into the side a little bit. So we're going to inhale, exhale, back chin to chest. And when we're ready, we're going to slowly inhale to the left, really rotating around the axis of our neck here. And we're going to, when we reach our ear to our shoulder, we're going to pause and exhale. And really relax as we feel that stretch going down the right side of our shoulder here in our neck. Again, if this stretch is too deep for you, try rotating your neck down just a little bit so it's a little bit of a shorter stretch. And then roll back. And on your inhale, bring your head back up. Okay? We're going to do the same thing to the other side. So inhale. Exhale, back chin to chest. Inhale to the right. And once you've reached ear to chest, and once you've reached your ear to your shoulder, exhale. Notice when you exhale, you start to deepen your stretch. That'll be important for when you want to slack off or if you want to increase your stretch, okay? So inhale, exhale, roll back down. Inhale, pop your head back up. Now we just prepped ourselves for doing full-on neck rotations, which we're going to get into right now, okay? And those inhales and exhales are going to play a really important part, so keep those in mind. So inhale, exhale, fall back, chin to chest. And once you are comfortable and ready, we're going to do a full circle to the left and then to the right. And begin. Inhale, begin your circles. Notice as you're going around your neck on your inhale, you almost kind of tense. and you kind of breathe in, so you're slacking off. But when you exhale, it makes you deepen that stretch. So you may want to focus your inhales on areas that are not as tight, and your exhales where you can get a really deep stretch. And rotate. So yes, so in areas that are painful, maybe inhale and slack off through that movement. But where you can really tolerate the stretch, go for a deep exhale and really feel the stretch. Now pop your head back up. Very good. Next, we're going to go into our morning stretches. So we're going to take our hands and they're going to go right in front of us, just like this. You're going to hook the right one in the front, so the left one is kind of pushing that right one out. Go ahead and drop them down. And on our inhale, we're going to push them out and up. Go to where you feel your tightness. It may be here, it may be here. Wherever you are, and exhale slowly back down. You'll really feel that left arm pushing out the right one and giving your shoulder a really nice stretch. Now, sometimes we have shoulder issues and that is not possible. So, modifications, you can go up one at a time. Okay, and just go to where you need to. Maybe your arms only let you go here. That's totally fine. Work with your body, okay? So we're going to do another one of those wherever you are. So whether you're here, inhale up and out, to wherever your tightness is, and exhale nice and slowly down. And again, maybe your two hands, or maybe you're still one arm at a time. Wherever you are is perfectly fine, okay? Good. Next, we're going to get into our hips a little. So we're going to go into some hip barrels. We have a nice wide base of support in our hips here. If that is too much pulling in your hips, just close them a little bit. Yeah, just close them. But if you can tolerate it, really try to open up your legs and really get that hip opener going here, okay? And we're going to alternate and go the other way. Sometimes going around the axis of your hip here or this band here may be a little tight. So you may have to focus on those inhales too. Sometimes you may have to go, because this area is tight. And once you get around that build up or that really tight feeling, then you can kind of go quicker or go faster, okay? But take your time and gauge it for yourself. All right, from here we're gonna go into some cat-cows, okay? So we're just gonna open on our inhales, and on our exhales we're closed. So open and close. Now always remember, this is your practice. We do what feels good to our body. If your body says linger in a position, you may want to hold it for inhale, exhale. If your body says this is too deep, you may want to be a little bit more shallow, okay? You just want to go with whatever your body says do. There's no real wrong answers here. All right, next we're going to go into a little twist. So we're going to take the back of our right hand, side of our left leg, and we're just going to twist our body. We're not trying to crack anything or do anything too intense. We just want to kind of wind up and find some tension. And once we've breathed through our tension a little bit, maybe you can only hold one deep breath and one exhale. You're going to gently unwind. Go ahead and shake it out if you need to, okay? And then we'll switch. Back of your left to the right. Same thing. Inhale, twist. Wind up, find your tension. A few deep breaths. And exhale, go back. Good, rock it out again. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit with our legs, okay? So we're gonna do a hamstring stretch next. We're going to kick out our left leg, bring your toes to your face, drop your heel, and we're going to hinge at our hips. So hinge forward, and we'll feel a nice stretch going down your hamstrings, okay? Now, I like to use my bent leg as kind of like how deep I want it to go. So if you only want to stay here, you can use this hand on your knee to kind of keep you upright and only go to where your body's saying, okay, I feel it, I'm going to hold it. You want your muscles, give your muscles time to relax throughout the stretch. You don't really want to do too much movement. So find what works for you and hold it. 3 deep breaths. If you need to lessen your stretch, try pointing your toes forward. It'll decrease the pull on your calf a little bit, okay? But try to stay in the pose. Good. Now bring your body back up and rock your legs out. You might feel a little twingy now. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my nose. All right, next we're gonna do the right. So kick it out, toes to your face, drop your heel, hinge at your body, and hold your stretch. 3 deep breaths, but only if you can tolerate it. If you can only do 1 today, that's fine. Good. Now unhinge your body and break. Very good. We're going to do a hip opener next, okay? So this is our pigeon pose. We're going to bring our hip up here so it's just like kind of freely hanging off with our knee. And you should really feel your hip opening here. So once you hinge at the hip, you really erect yourself, you'll feel a nice pull here. If that's not, you're not feeling anything there, you may be really flexible, you can just push down on this knee and it'll increase it, okay? But say for instance you can't get your knee up here, that's too much. Try opening your legs up, turning your toes out, and just using your palms and erecting yourself in that hinge position, and you should still feel a good pull in your groin, okay? So either we're here holding it, or we have our leg up here, okay? So your ankle is free, your knee is kind of falling down, or you can push it down. Either way, and you're gonna hold that for 3 breaths. And I'm gonna do the other side, talked a lot. Okay, so whether you're here, maybe you already feel it, just breathe through the stretch and just let gravity push on you and do what it needs to do. Or we can push it down. Or we can just open up. And make sure you're hinging at the hip, because that is what's really going to help you open up your hip and really feel the stretch where you need it. Okay? Very good. All right. Now let's go into a few transitions, okay? And we'll close practice with these. So we're going to inhale and bring our arms up together. We'll do them 3 times, and that way you can have it for reference. So inhale, up. Exhale down to your fold. Inhale halfway up the leg. Exhale back down to your fold. Inhale back up. Exhale hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to do the next one standing. So you know you can do it sitting or standing. So we're going to do it again. Inhale up. Exhale down to your fold. Inhale halfway up the leg. Exhale back down. Inhale, big circle back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very good. And we'll do one more. Inhale, you can do it sitting or standing. Inhale, big circle up. Exhale, down to your fold. Inhale, halfway up the leg. Exhale, back down. Inhale, big circle goes back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very good. And that'll be it for our free flow. Stay tuned for more videos.